changing, though. I mean, Katie really changed him, and he's, becoming a different person. He's becoming a better man. So, I just like him because he's Don Diamond. But I do see his character changing, although I still have a feeling that him and Brooke are going to end up doing the hoochie coochie somewhere, unless Brooke ends up getting in the middle of Eric and Taylor. Because she walked in on them today. Like Michelle, the look on her face was priceless.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't care if it's Brooke or Taylor. They don't need to be screwing, pardon the pun, Eric Forrester. He is too old. Okay?
Well, it's not necessarily that. I mean, Stephanie just died.
Exactly.
He hasn't even had time to grieve.
I know.
The other thing is, Taylor and Brooke have both been good, close, personal friends of Stephanie. And that is like the ultimate betrayal. You don't go and sleep with your close friend's husband after your friend has died. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just wrong on many levels. I realize it's daytime, and this is what happens. That's why they call it daytime drama. But still, stuff like that bothers me. It's like, because they have not, I would have rather seen him get together with Pam than I would either one of them, because it's just another trifecta starting all over again.
Right.
Again, where is Reg when we need a Ron Moss? If you're listening, hurry up with your player tour and get back to B&B, because there's some issues going on. You need to straighten out a lot of people.
Right.
Gosh, it is so insane. I can't hardly watch it. It's just because it's going to be more of the same every day. It's just the same stuff
I do
every
have
day.
a question. Is Katie still with Bill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she is. I haven't seen her on screen lately, but, that's because they've been with somebody else on screen and all the different storylines, so it's her time to...
Michelle's saying we should all start tweeting Ron. And you know what? That's true. Well, the thing about it is, that would be all well and good, but so many people did when he was announcing he's stepping down, But you know what I really think about that whole Ron Moss, I'm leaving B&B after 25 years deal is, I think
it's a show.
Well, I think he will be back, because I do know that B&B has this clause that if their actors are going to go off and do another project, they cannot be on B&B while they're doing that project. And right now he's on tour with Player. So I predict, this is just my prediction, I could be off base, but when he's done with the tour, he's going to go back to B&B, because they've never shut the door and they're not recasting him. So they're leaving that door open for a reason. And they're leaving him off screen long enough, thinking that we're fools and we're going to forget who Ridge is and who he looks like and who played him for 25 years and bring the recast in. I don't know. Brad Bell did an interview with TV Guide that I read after that happened, and they were not planning to recast him, and they're not planning to recast Stephanie, of course. But that was what I had read. So,
and here I thought you were being psychic again.
Oh no, I don't profess to be psychic. Trust me. But that is just the prediction that I have based on that. I mean, there are just certain actors in daytime that if you attempted to recast them, like Ron Moss, like Catherine Kelly Lang, let's say she left, I mean, it would be impossible for the viewers to be able to gravitate to the new recast character, because it would be such a travesty for the new person trying to step in and play that role, because it would be hard to embrace someone when you're expecting the person you've seen for 25 years. I just think that they're going to, I think that he'll be back. Because you know as well as I do, this is the longest span of time Hope has gone without a man. And right now, there's not a lot of available men on B&B. Have you noticed that?
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like trying to recast Jeannie Cooper, too, It would never work.
I mean, something's got to give, because right now there's no real storyline for Brooke. I mean, she's kind of meddling, which she's always done, but she has no love interest. And
but Bill just talked her into, and this is why she walked in on Taylor and Eric, because he talked to Brooke and talked her into working with Eric more. So she was going to go over there and talk to him about it, and that's when she saw Taylor and him together, and she went nuts on them. It was funny.
So do you think he was trying to play matchmaker or trying to have her work with Eric?
Not necessarily, but to get her mind off of being in the middle of Liam and Steffi and Hope.
Oh, well, the fact that she even listened to him when she used to despise him says a lot right there.
Right. Well, he still thinks, they still show flashbacks of him, thinking about his kiss with her.
That's true, and, it's just, the show is just, I don't know, I can't hardly watch it. About the only good part of that show right now is the whole, Texas battle and his wife and that
and thank you, God, for giving him a storyline.
Oh, I know, really.
Can you fill me in on Maya and that? Because I haven't seen them yet.
As far as what's going on?
Yeah, who are they to Daisy and Marcus?
Maya's the one that had the baby that she gave up for adoption. And
way back when Daisy first came on, it was her baby.
No, don't you remember?
You mean like when Stephanie was on the streets?
Yes.
I believe so. So.
Now, if memory serves me correctly, when Stephanie was on the street and she met Daisy was, if you remember, said she was taking care of her friend's baby.
Right.
And that was Maya's baby. Yes.
Oh,
that's what I'm assuming. And Maya went to jail for something she didn't do, and Daisy helped her put her daughter up for adoption. And now that Maya's out of jail, she wanted her baby back. And come to find out that the baby actually died with the adoptive parents in a car crash.
Oh.
That's tragic.
It is. It was very sad. And so Daisy ended up telling Texas and his brother about what happened, and they helped her out. And the brother, I can't think of his name, helped find out the information about what happened to the little girl.
Mhm.
So it was sad. It was very sad. But now Maya went to the restaurant, Daisy's restaurant that she got from Stephanie, and I guess they were doing like a karaoke thing or something, but anyway, Maya got up there and she sang, and she's got a beautiful, beautiful voice. And
yes, she does. That part I saw.
Yeah, and Rick was drooling, so now Rick's up her back.
Oh, gosh. Such a playboy.
Yeah,
now, this other guy, this is Marcus's brother that he grew up with?
I think so. You know what? I can't remember off the top of my head because he's such a new character. So, and when you watch 52,000 programs,
yeah, I see you there.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens out of that. I think maybe Rick will start going after Maya because he's invited her to lunch and stuff like that. He hasn't really told her who he is, that he's a forester, but I don't know what's going to happen with Caroline.
Is she still there?
I haven't seen her lately. Michelle, when's the last time you saw Caroline? I'm asking Michelle in the chat room. She remembers everything. She's got a mind like a steel trap.
Yeah, you have to forgive my mind, Michelle, because it hasn't been in there.
Yeah. We'll see if she answers. But anyway, we can move on to GH, and I mean, there's like 100 things to talk about as far as that goes. What stands out in your mind, David?
On GH?
Yep.
The fake bangs.
No, I know. I really did not expect that.
I did. And I have to be honest, like I told you, I wasn't watching, I didn't see that part of Port Charles when it came on.
Yeah.
The part of Port Charles I saw when it first came on, when they were all in there. I remember Julie was the murderer. They were looking. I don't know why I didn't. I guess because I was watching Young and the Restless, and that's why I wasn't watching Port Charles at that time. So this is. I only remember little bits and pieces about what happened, and then I'm going. So, are we supposed to believe now that Lucy hallucinated the whole thing?
I guess so. I mean, because it explained the story behind how John is not really Caleb, that there was two of them, and that this wasn't even Caleb. It was some guy with whatever his name was, and he lost his wife, who happened to look like Sam, or actually like Livy, and identical, mind you. So, I mean, it kind of explained it that way, but then it still leaves it with, where did Lucy get this from?
Yeah.
And now I think she's questioning herself, or actually when the last thing she said is that now you'll never hurt anybody again, or something like that, when she was walking away that last time after the fangs and she couldn't get the ring off.
Yeah.
You know, I think she still believes that it was Caleb.
And Rafe, I do remember some. It was Brian Gaskill, wasn't he?
Yes.
He was Rafe, wasn't he?
Yes.
And he was an angel.
Yes.
That part I see, like I said, bits and pieces.
Yep.
He was
and
an
when
angel.
this last time when little Rafe's mom showed up, what's her name?
Allison.
When Allison showed up as an angel or a ghost or a spirit or whatever the last time to talk to Lucy and to talk to Rafe, it sure would have been nice to see Brian Gaskill show up with her and say, you know, look, we're together now, we're happy, you'll be fine, blah, 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 kind of thing. But unfortunately that didn't happen. But it would have been nice.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
So, and now Julie is leaving General Hospital. And so they're going to have to recast her, and I just can't imagine it, but we wish her the best as well.
Yes. Yes, I do. And I have a wonderful recast for her.
Who?
Stephanie Gachet. She played Madison.
Sure.
She played Madison on All My Children.
All My Children, yeah.
And she played Tammy on Guiding Light. Yeah,
Does that ring a bell with you, Dawn?
Oh, yeah, and considering I never watched GH, that would, I do know her from GL, and that would definitely be a good recast. I think she would be a perfect, definitely.
Now I know some people have mentioned Jen Lilly, but in my respect, I would like to see Jen have her own role.
A new character, yeah. Somewhere down the line, and not coming back to play another recast, you know. And it's been too soon since she was playing Maxie on there to bring her back now as Lulu. It's in my opinion only.
Yeah.
All opinions expressed are mine and mine only. Yeah. No, if they brought her back as a new character, I could accept that, but I can't see her doing Lulu now. It's just too soon. But what else is going on? The Felicia, Mac, and Frisco triangle there. What do you think? What would be your choice for Felicia?
I'd say Mac.
And I'm torn.